Locomotion is basically Ido Portal's system for teaching dance. It's a little more constrained than dance. So basically, locomotion would be anything where we have particular moves. A lot of moves we'll do with names. All of the moves I'll teach you, other than some of the strength training ones, although including some of the strength training exercises. And all you're gonna do, you're gonna work to connect those moves. Ido's talked about a focus within the movement culture on training moves and not movement. This is really important, and it's a little abstract and hard to understand if you don't explain it. But if you do explain it, it's pretty easy. And here's the explanation. Isolated moves are a small piece of the picture. So for instance, if you just work on your handstand, your static handstand, you can get really good at it. But if you never work on connecting your handstand and, for instance, your bridge, as good as that handstand may be, as good as that bridge may be, the connection between the two will be simplistic, jagged, and uncoordinated at best. You'll have one move and another. You won't have an interconnected system. So what we want to do with locomotion is we want to build that interconnected system. At the beginning, most of you won't have many moves. That's totally fine, because all you need to do is connect those moves. And if you just have a few, 2 or 3 even, when you're connecting those moves, you're also practicing them. You're practicing the moves, you're practicing the connections between them. You're gonna get better at the moves, and you're gonna get better at everything in between, and you're gonna get better at understanding how your body can move in space and creating more affordances. It's rarely gonna feel like you have enough moves, even when you have a ton. Very often it will feel like you're doing the same thing over and over. That's fine. Keep working it, connect the moves you know, work to learn moves you don't. We'll get to that. As you really advance, you'll start to be able to create your own moves and integrate those. And that will be super, super powerful when you're able to do that. At the beginning, you're very likely gonna feel real clumsy. That's totally fine. That's part of the game. The way you build strength is by feeling weak, lifting a weight that's really heavy. You feel weak because you're struggling to lift it. And the way we build coordination is by feeling stupid and clumsy, because we're challenging our movement intelligence. In the same way that challenging our strength builds strength, challenging our movement intelligence, our body awareness, builds our movement intelligence and body awareness.